Grace has to be taken, pursued, gone after. You got that? You got to take it. You got to pursue it. You got to go after grace, because grace is there. It is the finished work of Jesus Christ. It is that finished work. It's there. You've got to understand you're already healed. You've got to understand you're already prosperous. You're not healed and prosperous because of things and because of seeing health. You're healed as an act of worship. You're prospered as an act of worship. And as you worship God for who he is and what he is, with the expectation and thought in your mind of prospering, he will begin to prosper you and give you opportunity and manifest and take you up, take you up, take you up. Do you know that when he multiplied the fish and the bread, that there wasn't enough fish and bread in them towns to do what he did? There wasn't enough. There was no, if he had had enough money to buy enough fish to feed 15,000 people, 5,000 men plus women and children, that's 15,000 people approximately. If he had had literally enough money, there would not have been enough fish for that one picnic day. There would not have been. There wasn't enough. The amount of fish that came out of Sea of Galilee were more than were in Galilee. Because grace acted on multiplies resources. Say it with me. Grace acted on multiplies resources. Say it again. Grace acted on multiplies resources. Now, the terrifying thing about grace is grace requires crucifixion. When you're going to act in grace, you're going to crucify self. When you're going to act in grace, you're going to crucify the knowledge of good and evil. The knowledge of good and evil equals fear. The knowledge plus good plus evil equals fear. Good plus evil equals fear. That's why you get tormented, because you know both. You know both sides. When you recognize that you've now been granted access to the tree of life, which is the righteousness of God in the grace of Christ Jesus, and you only go to that tree, you recognize that you're done with being double-minded. When you're done with being double-minded, you'd be surprised how peaceful life becomes. But then, now you got to learn how to wait. Let patience have her perfect work, so that you are people perfect and entire, lacking nothing. So patience is required to become perfect and entire, lacking nothing. Patience is required to ascend to that next level. Right? What is patience? Patience does not mean just wait. Patience means the ability to wait with joy. Patience is the ability to wait without changing 1 ounce of expectation.